Hey everyone, this is a commentary track for Lego Batman Vengeance of Alfred. And so I've done like Lego Batman stuff prior to this video, but I feel like this is my real first like solid effort at making a comedic Lego Batman video. So it's full of absurdist humor. For instance, the scene features Batman and he's telling Alfred to dig up his mother's corpse because a pearl necklace she was wearing when she died is very valuable and he needs to fix up the Batmobile. Um, yeah, so something to note is I've tried like a bunch of new tricks with this one. Obviously, you'll notice the lighting is quite consistent. I couldn't quite get the graininess out of the shot, so it does get a little grainy and the camera does shake just a little bit. I'm trying to fix that with my new Lego Spider-Man video I'm working on right now, but it's very difficult to get rid of that grain with the iPod I'm using, because basically I don't have like a proper camera to film with, to shoot with rather. I've just got like this iPod, and so because I can't really afford a DSLR camera or anything like that, that's basically the best of my abilities. Oh, do you see Batman jumping down like that and throwing the Batarang? That's new. That's something new in this video, something I hadn't done previously. You can see that again in the next video after this, which is the Lego Disney Fox deal with all the Marvel heroes roasting each other and stuff. And so basically that's something called masking, which is a process I developed and then figured out like immediately afterward had been like a common practice for many years. And so I was disappointed by that. Oh, this shot here features my buddy Chris, because he does like a really solid Tommy Wiseau voice, and I thought it was funny to have like Tommy Wiseau um, cameo in all of my Lego Batman videos, and this is the sort of first one. I haven't made one since then, but I'm going to make one at some point, I think. So yeah, basically all those special effects with like the freeze gun and the ice disappearing and Batman jumping and him being able to sort of throw stuff around. That's a process called masking, which basically entails like having the object in real space but held up by clay or bricks or something like that. It's gonna happen here again, like see there with Alfred throwing a sword. Basically, what happens is like you layer an image over top of another image, and you just erase like the shadows and the object holding up the subject, and so it looks like it's just in real space, and that's a cool process. You notice when the moment the fourth wall breaks is when the blood disappears there. I thought that was a sort of a fun shot. Yeah, so Alfred says he's having a heart attack, but then he starts bleeding from all of his orifices, which I think is hilarious. There's sort of an absurdist humor throughout this video that I sort of like to stick to. Yeah, that's my buddy Chris as Tommy Wiseau. And Batman forgot to save Robin from his icy enclosure, and I kind of regret not having this sort of concerned face on Robin for the shot, but I didn't want to knock anything around too much in the small space. So yeah, that was the commentary track for this video. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yes, yeah. So when the fourth wall breaks, and you can see sort of outside the confines of the Batcave, you can see the lamps I used to use to film the video, which is interesting. It's sort of like a workaround. Basically, what I did is I took like board and I wrapped foil tape around it, and I sort of taped it in like an open U shape sort of deal, like a V, leaving a space open for the light to come through in the middle, and I wrapped the same foil around the back of the light because it was a sort of round lamp. It was a lantern of sorts, and so basically that was my attempt to sort of like redirect the photons into the actual set rather than just have them escape via the back of the lantern. But yeah, I use like proper desk lamps now for my films, which makes the light more consistent. One, because those little lanterns, they would die because I would film these shots. Some of them would take several hours to do, and so the lamps would die, or rather the lanterns would die over time, and the shot would just get darker and darker. But yeah, that's a problem I'm fixing now in this new video. In this new video, the Spider-Man one is sort of the first video in which I'm using green screen. I do a little bit of masking, a little bit of visual effects work in this video, and in the Marvel Fox one, the Disney Marvel Fox video, but I haven't done any like green screen work yet, and so that's what the Spider-Man video is going to have in it. And it's not like the best green screening I've ever seen, but it's like clean around corners and stuff. There are like little spots where you can see the some grain in the green screen, but other than that, it's pretty solid, I think. But yeah, that's I've been talking to the black void here for a while, so I'm gonna end this commentary track before it gets too long. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and watching. This was fun, so maybe I'll do this for the Marvel one and the Spider-Man one coming out soon as well. I mean, when I made this video, I always intended of doing a commentary track, but never sort of got around to it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Go check out my podcast, Nights of Marvel Podcast. Link in the description.